Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of our commodities. Another quiet, uneventful day in the corn and the bean futures. Corn closed up fractionally while beans were up 3 to 4 cents yesterday. KC wheat lost another 15 by the bushel. Hightower criticized the corn market like this: a lack of market enthusiasm is plaguing corn prices, and range-bound action may continue for the near term. For the month, corn and bean futures each were down 10 cents, while KC wheat lost 37. Crop watchers in Brazil have cut Brazilian corn production to 123 million metric tons compared to USDA's current 129. The delays in planting beans, too much rain, has the market concerned about planting delays in the Safrinha region of Brazil, which would push it beyond the ideal window, causing farmers to possibly switch to another crop. Corpus Christi's public elevator in ADM remains closed for Milo trucks until further notice. Timco and the Andersons Houston remain open weekdays from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For help marketing your grains, trust John Tuggle at 802-TUGGLE 361-852-5207. That's Tuggle & Company, Corp. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Sean, how did sheep and goats sell?
Went good, Larry. I ended up with right at 1,600. I just going to call the market's kind of steady all the way through on the lambs and the kids. Some of those billies might have been just a tick higher. You know, we sold some of them up to 220 today, so it looked like there's a little more activity on that. Those Packer nannies might have been just a tick higher. But as far as the Packer ewes, I didn't see it. Still didn't have many friends. But all in all, I thought we got along good for the numbers that we had. A lot of times, you know, get in the winter, it's higher, but it seemed like there wasn't enough for some of those guys to jump in there and get these loads out all the way to the East Coast or to Florida. So some of them backed off a little bit, but I thought we got along real well. And on the feeder kid deal, we didn't have a whole lot of feeder kids. So, you know, as far as to test the market, there's a few people jumped in there and bought a few, but we didn't have a whole lot of them today with the numbers. So I thought we got along real well.
How about the cattle side of it? What's coming?
Oh, it's going to be a little lighter, like we talked. So I'm thinking we'll get somewhere around that 400 tomorrow. Not many cows, so it sounds like everybody's going to be there. So hopefully everybody needs a few, and market's sure active, I hope.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. The National Pork Carcass cutout value for Tuesday morning, 88 cents lower at $86.98. Federally inspected slaughter was estimated at 478,000 head for Monday. That matched last year, and it was about 1,000 head above the year before. As we switch gears, turn our head, and steer our attention toward the cattle side of the meat equation, box beef prices fell back in the afternoon. Choice was down $2.38. The select backed off 84. Federally inspected cattle slaughter estimated 125,000 head for Monday. That matched last week, and it was 1,000 head below the same week last year. As we look toward cash trade last week, 185 to 186. Neighbor, there is your meat movement. We are on the line with Cousin Brian Lensman from Seguin Cattle Company. Cousin Brian, how are sheep and goats and cattle going to sell this week?
Oh, it's going to be definitely lighter this week, Larry. Ended up with some very beneficial rain around the area. I mean, some of our customers, they did not luck out. 90% did. So kind of expecting about 300 head of cattle tomorrow. And sheep and goats, that's always a wild card because, I mean, they can get them out regardless. But, you know, heck, probably 400 somewhere in there. So it's definitely going to be a shorter day.
Good. Anything going to get in the way of prices, or is the short day in numbers going to bring the price up?
Well, you know, this is the time of the year where we fight the sickness problem, especially, you know, we were 80 degrees all last week. Now all of a sudden we're going to be in the 30s at night. So, I mean, you know, they get a little gun shy on these cattle just because. But, you know, I think our day is coming here on the cattle market where numbers are going to finally catch up because people are not going to be forced to sell them. So we're going to really test the market here in the next 30, 45 days.
Good. And it'll stay cool, I guess, and that'll harden some of that sickness off.
That's exactly what we need. You know, they always say after that first frost, we're good to go. So,
yep.
You know, we're not far away from it. So we're going to see how she plays out.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
See you tomorrow night, Cousin Larry.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm down on the farm's Larry Marble. We're here at the kitchen table with Stephen from D&D. Stephen, I understand you've got great things going on in your ropes and roping department.
Yes, sir. So, Larry, we carry Preferred, Shoot Help, and WW roping equipment, and we have way too much here. Your listeners can save up to $500 off select roping shoots while supplies last.
Down on the farm, listeners, while supplies last, you get the discount. Give Stephen a call. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you at D&D.
Just give me a shout at 830-379-7340, extension 160.
Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, it's sunny today, or yesterday afternoon, and the sun's going to be up today. It's a gorgeous day. Conditions are just excellent. Calf market gaining some strength. We've got a lot of good replacement cattle available for sale and some good bulls available for lease or sale. Give us a call if you're interested. We've got anything from exposed heifers to pairs to bred 4-year-olds. We've got a good selection of females and got a lot of good bulls available for lease or sale. If anyone is interested, I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on database on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
Neighbor, I'd like to remind you about George Weichel and the good folks at Wholesale Steel, San Antonio Steel. Heavy-duty lifetime warranty on their cattle panel. The standard duty panel also. Heavy-duty and standard-duty pasture gates. They're a new Preferred dealer, and they'll beat anybody's prices on the Preferred products. They've got Stay Tight 50 and Stay Tough fencing both. Cattle work in pens. They've got 2 Texas locations. They've got the San Antonio store. Call 210-624-2000, or the Hearn Bryan College Station store, 979-280-6100. Now remember, that Hearn location is off Highway 6, and the San Antonio location is there off Texas 16. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Fridays and Saturdays, 8 to 4. You can find them on the web at wholesalesteel.sa.com. Of course, that's the San Antonio store, or wholesalesteelbcs.com. And that's the Bryan College Station Hearn store. Oh, and by the way, tell George Weichel that Larry Marble sent you. We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how was Monday?
Had a little light of run, Larry. We wind up with 635 head, 95 cows, 13 bulls. Market still continues to be steady. I'd call it steady. The number one, the quality calves sure selling good, and the lighter calves, but they got to be some quality on them. 2 and 3 weight steers, $237 to $345. Heifers, $1.84 to $255. 3 and 4 weight steers, $232 to $335. Heifers, $1.90 to $285. 4 and 5 weight steers, $214 to $310. Heifers, $205 to $258. 5 and 6 weight steers, $210 to $251. Heifers, $1.98 to $223. 6 and 7 weight steers, $205 to $223. And the heifers, $2 to $216. 7 and 8 weight steers, bull yearlings, $1.97 to $216. And on the slaughter cows, we got up to 97 on the best cow. Slaughtered bulls, $87 to $1.26. We didn't have any palpated cows to test the market. Had a few pairs, not any quality there either. $7.40 to $12.25.
Are you aware of anything for this next Monday?
Should have about, if it don't rain us out, should have about, rain them out, they should have about, close to 100 calves probably, from one outfit. A lot of them be Tiger Stripe steers and heifers mixed, and there'll be a few Brahma calves on them also.
All right. Good start to a great sale on Monday at Nixon. Gary, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can catch us here at cell phone 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on mobile 830-857-4330, Larry.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Hi, neighbor. Larry Marble with you. We're here with Aaron Lee of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. Call 830-317-1797. They specialize in Texas farms, ranches, and custom homes on acres. Aaron, you've got a question for my South Texas ranch owners, don't you?
I sure do, Larry. I've been looking high and low for ranches for my clients, but there's been some problems.
What's the issue, Aaron?
Well, a lot of farm and ranch websites are outdated. A lot of agents aren't calling me back or updating listings, and I've got buyers ready to buy their perfect Texas ranch.
Now, don't all the agents put their properties online like y'all do?
Many do, but sometimes these properties aren't updated if they've sold or if they've been taken off the market for one reason or another. So what does that do? It wastes a whole lot of people's time. Right now, I've got buyers ready to go for properties in a lot of Texas County. Today, I want your listeners who have considered selling their ranchers out in Frio or LaSalle County or any of the counties surrounding to give me a call. If you're thinking of selling your ranch, I've got buyers ready to take a tour. And here's where I'm at with this. If you list your property with us today, you will get the service you deserve. Not all ranch agents are created equal, and I'll tell you what, I'm tired of watching sellers get cut rate service.
How can they reach you, Aaron?
They can call me directly at 830-317-1797, and I give you my word, I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
Aaron Lee, Homestead and Ranch Realtors, thanks for being on Down on the Farm.
Thank you, Larry.
We are on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock, Tuesday evening, getting ready for a Wednesday sale. What do you see in the alleyway, Kelly?
I'm going to be a little bit lighter this week, Larry. Ended up a little rain around, nasty weather on Monday and Tuesday, but still have a few more really than I thought we'd have. Got 350 on hand right now, so expecting, close to 500 by tomorrow. Do know of a few cattle coming tomorrow. Looks like we've got about 85 cows and bulls on hand right now. Not really any pairs or bred cows to speak of. Do have one good group of 60 head of lightweight black calves, good little black calves come off some heifers that are there, and then about 30 head of good crossbred calves, about our next biggest bunch. But anyway, going to shape up, be a decent little run, like I said, somewhere around 500 or something.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Kelly Thigpen.
Call us at the office, 830-334-3653. Mobile number is 334-1047. The website's PearsallLivestock.com.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. Neighbors, let's talk about a very helpful website, McCoys.com. That's McCoy's Building Centers. They're Project Central. In fact, you can go to their DIY ideas page and get all kinds of ideas, whether it's adding a deck or building a raised bed. In fact, their backyard projects icon is one of the best to tackle a weekend project. Outdoor spaces, just click on the deck design plans. Everybody has problems with a garage and workshop. Believe me, I know. Mine's pretty messy. Just hit the Storage Solutions icon, or if you need yard care and landscaping help, Outdoor Plans is going to help you, and it's all at www.mccoys.com. That's McCoy's Building Centers all over this region. Find the one near you at mccoys.com. We're on the line with Phil Brockenbush from Giddings Livestock. Phil, how was the Monday sale?
It's good, Larry. We wound up with 731 on all the cows and bulls were probably steady to last week. In the calf market, spots it was better, spots it was a little worse. So all in all, it's pretty even, I guess, about like last week.
Well, walk the pens with me.
All right, your steers 300 back, average 247, brought up to $3. 3 to 4 weights 260 to 325. 4 to 5 weights 243 to 315. 5 to 6 weights 223 to 242 and a half. 6 to 7 weights 205 to 230. 7 to 8 weights 173 to 220. Your heifer mates 300 back, average 208, brought up to 255. 3 to 4 weights 227 to 290. 4 to 5 weights 223 to 280. 5 to 6 weights 213 to 240. 6 to 7 weights 203 to 225. 7 to 8 weights 168 to $2. Your bull yearling 7 to 850 pounds 150 to 215. 850 to 1,000 pounds 110 to 175.
Your high yielding bulls 110 to 117 and a half. Medium yielding bulls 95 to 105. High yielding cows 90 to 102. Medium yielding cows 60 to 80. Little thin cows 10 cents to 55 cents. Had one or two pairs yesterday, and the best one brought $14.50. The bred cows from $350 to $1,600.
Are you aware of anything for next Monday?
Yes, sir. There's going to be a couple little sellout deals of cows. I don't know. We'll probably have 150 or so cows. You know, most of them coming off of one place. I know one guy's got 20, and then the other guy's supposed to have, somewhere from 100 to 150 cows. Just kind of crossbred cows. They'll be young cows. I don't know. I hadn't looked at them. They're nothing real fancy, but they're just some good little old ranching cows, I think.
All right. Well, if you need some ranching cows, call Phil. They're at Giddings Livestock. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can call me at 979-716-4395 or call the barn at 979-542-2274.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo, 1051. Yellow corn to Corpus, 503 3/4. Wheat to Houston, 654 1/4. Placido beans, 1217. 1,616 bale of Texas cotton. Average price, $77.09. I'm Larry Marble. You're my neighbor. Good day.